those negative assumptions and those negative thoughts that of lack, that there's not enough for you, that all of a sudden you graduate and there's no jobs ever, like nobody's getting, like somebody's getting hired, somebody's getting that job, and one day it's gonna be you. Maybe you're in the time of your life where you're getting a bunch of no's, but there's gonna be a yes, I promise. Hello, my name is Madison and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber wondering where the heck I've been, hello, I'm back. I honestly was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with YouTube, figure out my personal life, graduating college. A lot of big things happened in my life. So now I just want to take the time and document a little bit of them. I'm still trying to get comfortable in front of the camera, but I'm very excited on what this channel can bring me in the future and where my journey will end up. Yeah. So I wanted to make this video to not only motivate, help, and inspire others, but I also want to make videos that I feel comfortable with so I can possibly look back on them, not only for memories, but for a little pick-me-up sometimes as well. I feel that video diaries are just better for me. It just helps me be able to get my thoughts out in a calm way. And if it's helpful for you guys, I think that's a bonus as well. So yeah, let's just hop into the video. So I really wanted to make this video because it's been something that I've been drawn to talk about for so long, because I've been feeling this way, especially trying to navigate breaking into a new career after college. One thing that I've seen and heard a lot is market saturated, there's no room to do anything else, you can't do this, you can't join this place, you can't travel this place, you can't start this, bunch of negative what you can't do, and talking about oversaturation. And I just want to discuss, like, there's always going to be room for you, no matter how oversaturated, no matter how much people say not to do something. That I feel that there's always going to be room for you no matter what, because you will not be the first and you will definitely not be the last person to start that career. The market is a little rocky and tough right now, trust me, I know, but that does not mean a position is not going to open up for you eventually. There is a position available that's perfect for you that somebody else may hate. So it may be the perfect opportunity for you to apply and get that role. And that can go for other things as well. There are so many different businesses that people want to start, but they're like, oh, but there's already a ton of that already. I don't want to do that because nobody's going to buy it. They're going to go with this popular brand. And that's just not true. You hear all the time, we walk down the water aisle. There are 1,000 different water brands, and it's just water. Or you go down the ice cream aisle. I'm seeing new brands of ice cream, gelato, frozen yogurt every single day because somebody decided to take a chance on themselves despite the abundance of people already creating in that field. They decided to make room for themselves because they had a passion for it and they knew that they could separate themselves and make something successful for them, and it aligned with everything that they wanted. And that's definitely something I'm always trying to remind myself. Like, I may see a job and I'm like, wow, they have a lot of qualifications. I don't know, but I hear so many stories of, oh, I only met 50% of the job description, but I still applied and I ended up getting the job, and I learned so many new skills. So that gives me the motivation that, okay, I don't care if I can have 100% of this list. It's something that I feel that I can do and I can learn and I can transfer my previous roles. I can do it. Like, sometimes it's just you, and sometimes it's your environment. So if it's your environment, find a way to change that environment. If it's you, find a way to change your thoughts. And even sometimes that can be with your environment as well, whether it's technology or people. Because I really feel that any opportunity that's meant for you will be for you. All the things will happen or align for you to have all your desires. Let's say you want to go on a trip. And you're like, oh, I don't know if I can go on that trip. It's so crowded. They say it's the busiest time of the year. You can't get this activity that I want to do. You can't go to this restaurant. This is not in season. And then you're already talking yourself out of an amazing opportunity, not knowing that there was probably like one seat left on the plane and you didn't even think to check because you already talked yourself out of it. I think that happened to me recently, actually. I really wanted to go to a concert And when the pre-sale happened, I didn't have the money for it. But I was like, oh, I know I'm going. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find my way to go there. And as soon as I got the money for the tickets, it was just resale tickets left. And I'm like, I'm not paying these ridiculous prices. I need to get this floor seat at this price, that's it. Which honestly sounds ridiculous, saying that they had prices triple times the original fee for the tickets available. So I was like, I don't know how, but I'm gonna get this ticket at this price. I'm checking every single day throughout the day, and days keep going by. It's getting closer and closer to the time for the concert, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get these tickets? Like, I have to go. And then one day I checked earlier that day, but later that night I checked again, and there's a ticket available, and it was cheaper than any resale ticket around it in any section, and it was on the floor. So I was like, this don't make no sense. I checked earlier, this was not here. But it was like a week before the concert, and I just hurried up and snagged it, and I got it, and I was able to go and have an amazing experience, because I felt that somebody randomly like sold their ticket last minute and sold it at face value, which everybody should be doing. But I felt like, I was like, oh my gosh, they made room for me. Like, there's no seats available for me. Like, I felt like I wasn't going to go. I mean, I was going to find a way, but I wasn't going to get what I wanted. And I was like, there's no way. And a week before, I was able to get exactly what I wanted at my desired price. Like, things went into place for me to have exactly what I wanted. Everything worked out perfectly. And I feel like that just happens in so many different situations. Maybe you have your own experiences with that, or even I feel like I have a couple of experiences with that. And I feel like if it's meant for you, people will step out their way to make room for you. Nothing can stop you from what's rightfully yours. And that cannot even just be for careers or businesses, but friendships. There are so many people that, oh, I really want to make friends, but everybody already has their groups, or it's so hard to find people on the way out, which, trust me, I get it. But there are so many people who want to add more people to their friend group. There's some people who just want a friend group of 2 or 3 who are looking for friends. Like, they're looking for the exact same thing that you're looking for, but you think, oh, they already have their little set group, or they look pretty good on their own. I don't think they're like looking for new friends. But they're looking for the exact same thing you're looking for. And if you guys communicate and maybe link up and hang out and everything, you realize that, oh, they want to be friends too, and then they make space for you in their lives. So it's just like those negative assumptions and those negative thoughts that of lack, that there's not enough for you, that all of a sudden you graduate and there's no jobs ever, like nobody's getting, like somebody's getting hired. Somebody's getting that job. And one day it's going to be you. Maybe you're in the time of your life where you're getting a bunch of no's, but there's going to be a yes, I promise. But it's definitely going to happen for you, whether that's, like I said, traveling, friends, job, business, investments, anything. There's always going to be people who make room for you. And I always hear the analogy of, oh, I don't want to go to school later in my life because I don't want to be this age by the time I get my degree. And it's like, you're going to be that age regardless. You might as well work hard and put that time in to get that degree, because that's something that you truly want. And trust me, there's going to be enough space for you to get that degree, or for you to join those classes. Like, I just cannot emphasize it enough. It's something I'm always telling myself, like if I get down, I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is meant for me. I don't know if I can do this. So-and-so already did this. They said that there's like this is not a good field to join. They said don't do this activity because it's super packed. Add to the list. Add to the amount of people that's making it packed. Because everybody else is doing what they want to do. Why not you? There's an opportunity. There's a space for you. There's a sign-up sheet. Write your name on it. Because I know something, like I know you can do it. I know there's room for you. There's always people, sometimes you'll be talking, and there's so many people talking at once. You're like, dang, how can I interject? Like, I don't have time. And then somebody may look at you, or somebody may stop the person who's speaking, like, oh, they had something to say. They make room for you. That's not a one-time occurrence. There are many different areas of your life where people make room for you, where people will value you, and people will see your expertise or your background and be like, you know what? I wasn't thinking about investing in this person's business. I thought I was done with investing in other people's businesses. like the last 5 years, but I don't know, there's just something about this person. I'm going to invest in their business. And you're like, wait, what, me? I thought they weren't taking any more investing opportunities. Like, what? And they chose you. Like, there's always going to be opportunity for you. I just feel so passionate about that. Like, you got this. I don't know how much I can say. Like, there's always going to be room for you. Always. Always, always, always. I don't want to talk too much because eventually I'm going to start rambling, but I feel like I just had to get that out, or to remind somebody, or even if I need to just get that out to remind myself. Because as I kept talking, I was like, wait, I was reaffirming, like, yeah, there is room, there is room. Saying it over and over really, really helps, especially no matter what you do. Even no matter how you're feeling, even if like everything's going wrong that day, just remind yourself, okay, today may not be today, but it could be tomorrow. That is why I just thought of that Glorilla lyric. What was it? The sun does shine. I forgot the lyric. I say the lyric all the time, but now my mind is blank. But you guys know the lyric. I'll put it on the screen. But good things are coming for you because they're made for you. Do not think there's never enough space for you, or the table is full. Somebody will scoot to the side just so your chair can squeeze in, or somebody will step to the left or step back just so you can fit in the circle. I don't know how many times I have to reiterate it, repeat. Oh, you repeat it to yourself a couple times, like, wait, I can do this. Wait, I can make this clothing brand. I don't care how many people make the same white t-shirt, I'm gonna make another one. And guess what? People gonna buy it. You see so many crazy things online, like, why would somebody buy that? And somebody is on TikTok like, oh my gosh, y'all, look at this crazy thing I just bought. Because they really enjoyed it. Like, just because you may think somebody not like it, so 1,000 people may love it. So don't let that deter you from what you really want to do. Everything's working out. So that concludes this talk. I just remembered the lyric, every day the sun don't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. Shout out to Glorilla, because that is a very important thing to remember. Even if today you may not feel like it, tomorrow you get up and pursue your goals no matter what nobody else saying. Because everything is going to make its way for you.